We forget when we're in conflict, when we're in confrontation, when we're in battle in the family court. We forget that actually life is supposed to be a joyous occasion. Life is supposed to be a happy occasion. We're supposed to pursue the magic of a great holiday. We're supposed to pursue the joy of watching our children running around the park, or performing in the school play, or winning at a race, or not winning at a race. It's all okay. It's all great and magical. But we don't. We often forget that. I often say that I am knee deep in everybody else's pain and tragedy in family court, and that's true in many respects. But life is a sandwich, and we forget that, because what happens is, stay with me, what happens is you take a bite out of life, and in the early days, while you're learning, while you're growing, while you're trying to understand what you are, what you get is a lot of bread and very little filling. And then you grow through life. And as you grow through life, you keep taking bites out of that sandwich. And there comes a point in your life where you take a bite out of that sandwich, and it is a crescendo moment. It is a moment when all of the filling, all of the garnish, all of the sauce, all of the joy of the bread is in your mouth. And at that moment, life could not be any better. And then what do? We ruin it. We ruin it by deciding that we don't like it, that we want to change it. And I appreciate the fact we need to change. I appreciate the fact that, sadly, society over the course of the last 20 or 30 years, in my opinion, has become very disposable. And we dispose of our cars, we dispose of our phones on an almost weekly basis for some strange reason. We dispose of our tech, but now we've started to dispose of each other. And the reason that family court is so congested, the reason that I am so busy, whilst I am grateful to be busy, I'm saddened as to why I am. The reason for that is because we've become disposable of each other. And we've decided that it's okay to throw somebody out just because they no longer perhaps entirely fit your requirement, because they no longer fit with what it is that you're trying to achieve in your life, because you've changed your own expectations, your own objectives, your own landscape, and they don't fit in it anymore. And family court is where we go in order to remove them from our landscape. And family court is where we go to try and find a new sandwich, and to try and find the joy of that filling and the bread and the garnish and the sauce, to try and find that again. And in my view, that the magic of that moment, the magic of fully embracing life, probably only happens once. But because we've become so obsessed with the pursuit of better, with the pursuit of upgrade, with the pursuit of the next model, we forget that actually life is about incredibly simple stuff. Life is about, as I said, the magic of watching your child in the park. Life is about the magic of walking hand in hand with somebody else and just being okay in that moment. Family court, in that regard, is as far away from life as you can possibly get, because none of that innocence, none of that joy is evident there.